Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my daily. Today's date is November 23rd, 2017. It is Thanksgiving in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my American viewers. You know who you are. And all my friends in the United States. Here in Canada, we've already had our Thanksgiving. We have ours usually about the 10th of October every year. And it's just a long weekend for us. We just get the Monday off. We love the way you guys do it with Thursday. It's fantastic. First of all, I want to just welcome you all to my second ever daily. Did one yesterday, done one today. I hope you saw yesterday's. If you don't, check it out. It's on my channel. I want to thank all of my viewers who have been following me and my subscriber base, which is growing slowly but surely. I want to let you know, if you like my videos, please give me the thumbs up. And also, please consider subscribing to my channel. There's probably a subscribe button on the lower part of the screen. It's either down here or it's over here. And if you click that, you'll get notifications via email that I've posted a new video, and you can check me out at your convenience. Another thing too, Twitter. I have become a tweetaholic. I've joined Twitter, and I have been doing it now for about a month. And I'm letting people on the Twitter universe know that I'm a YouTuber, that I'm out here posting videos. And I just surpassed 500 followers in a month. Holy moly. That is fantastic. I follow about 850 people, and I'm adding to that all the time. But I tell you, my phone constantly goes, doop, doop, got another follower, got another follower. And so they're following me on Twitter, and I am posting the odd messages and some photos and some videos and links back to my YouTube channel, because that's what I'm hoping to really attract is followers that'll follow me on my YouTube channel. And so if you go to Twitter and you're looking for me, it's Traveling with Bruce. That's the name of my channel Traveling with Bruce. And you can also go to my YouTube channel and link right into my Twitter account and follow me there too. Anyway, listen, I'm not dressed for my daily. I'm not at all dressed here. So I'm going to go change. I'm going to come back, sit down, and I'm going to talk to you about the topic of the day on today's daily, November 23rd, 2017. So I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, take care. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here. Welcome to my daily. It's my second daily. Today is November the 23rd, 2017, and first things first, happy Thanksgiving to all the United States viewers of my channel and all my friends in the USA. It's a big deal down there, I know. Here in Canada, it's a lot different for us than for you guys. First of all, we've already had our Thanksgiving, usually about the 10th, by the 10th of October, we usually have our Thanksgiving. And it's not as a big deal as it is for you guys. I think the big difference is the fact that you celebrate Thanksgiving on a Thursday, which automatically makes Wednesday kind of a travel day, Thursday Thanksgiving, Friday a day off, Saturday and Sunday a day off, go home on Sunday or go home on Monday. So you kind of take this 5, 6 day, 4 day break. In Canada, Thanksgiving is on a Monday. It's just a long weekend for us. And so we're going to surprise anyone with a trip. We'll travel on the Friday, if we take Friday off work, or after work Friday, or we travel on the Saturday and get to where we're going and hang out Saturday, Sunday, celebrate it on Monday, and then come home Monday night or Tuesday. But we kind of envy you in the US because you take this Thursday routine and turn it into an extra long weekend. We think that's pretty cool. Canadians love watching NFL football. Let me tell you, Canadians today will be watching NFL football at work, at the local sports bar near work, or they'll find a way to be sick today, just not feel too well, and maybe work from home today. So we'll be watching our share of NFL football. A couple of other differences between Thanksgiving between Canada and the U.S. Little things, and this is more personal to me. Number one, Costco. In Canada, we know Thanksgiving is just around the corner for us in Canada when Costco starts offering pumpkin pie in the bakery. And that's usually around the 15th to 20th of September. the pumpkin pie starts coming out, and we love it. As a matter of fact, when we buy our first pumpkin pie of the season, we head to the cashier at the Costco in Canada, and if it's early days, the cashiers will go, oh, the pumpkin pies are out. They know this is a big deal. Thousands of them will be sold every day leading up to Thanksgiving, because we just eat pumpkin pie anytime we can get it. We don't eat pumpkin pie just Thanksgiving. We love pumpkin pie almost year round. The difference though is the pumpkin pie in Canada is different than the Costco pumpkin pie in the States. I swear by it. I've purchased pumpkin pie in a Costco in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Which, by the way, in case some of you folks are new to my channel, I live in Creston, British Columbia, Canada. That's 3 miles north of the U.S. border. It's just over there. Idaho is just over there. My closest Costco to my house is in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. 2 hours, 20 minutes by car. I'm at the Coeur d'Alene in Idaho. And you buy a pumpkin pie there, it's sweeter and creamier. Where in Canada, the texture is not as creamy and it's certainly not as sweet. It's a little more spicy. That's just the way pumpkin pie is up here versus down there. I can't guarantee it that if you ever interviewed a baker who makes the pies for Costco, that they'll claim, oh no, they're exactly the same. Just it's not true. We just don't think so. We think there's a definite difference. The American pumpkin pie is a sweeter, creamier tasting pie. Hey, to each his own, you know. Another big difference between Costco, United States, and Canada, by the way, from a guy who loves both, is in Canada we can't buy decent ice cream at a Costco. We are only able to buy these big, giant, 1-gallon plastic pails of ice cream that is ice milk. It's crap. If you got a kid's birthday party with 20 kids coming over, you know, they're 8, 10 years old, and you want to give them an ice cream treat with some sprinkles on top, yeah, that's perfect. Buy the bucket, you know, and spoon them a slab of this stuff. They'll only eat half of it anyway. It's crap. But for a connoisseur like myself, the Costco you buy is at, the ice cream you buy, excuse me, is at Costco in the United States of America. Up until a year ago, you would buy the Kirkland brand extra premium vanilla ice cream. Costco changed it and they now call it Humboldt Farms, I believe it is. Humboldt Farms ice cream. It's the same stuff as far as I can tell. Beautiful, top-notch premium vanilla ice cream. You get 2 half-gallon containers of it, and it's rich and it's creamy and it's delicious. And the secret to success with that ice cream is you buy the Hershey's chocolate sauce at Costco, and then you buy a big bag of walnuts from Costco. So you get a volume price on the stuff. And when you are getting a bowl and putting the ice cream in there, you then grab a handful of those almonds, those walnuts, I should say, and you take a knife or one of those hammers and you hammer it down and crush the walnut into smaller pieces. Pour that on top of your ice cream and then add the chocolate sauce on top of that. Primo dessert, not for kids. Absolutely wonderful. It's fantastic. The only better quality ice cream you can get in Canada, and not even at Costco, is Haagen-Dazs. And you know, Haagen-Dazs, I hate those guys. They have little puny 1-pint containers for $5 a pop, $6 a pop. Ridiculous. Multiply you know, $6 times 8 pints. We're talking $48 a gallon for ice cream. That's ridiculous. You know they make the product in massive batches, but then they package them in these little puny little one pint packages to maximize their profits. Where at the Costco you can buy a gallon for $13 for premium ice cream. 2 half-gallon containers, $13. What do you want to pay, 13 or 48? Not hard to decide that. From my house to the Costco in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, 2 hours, 20 minutes, as I said earlier. Gasoline for the car, unbelievably cheaper. Here in Canada, we are paying the equivalent of about $4 to $4.25 US a gallon for gas up here. At the Coeur d'Alene Costco, $2.35 to 40 cents a gallon. So 15 gallons later, you're talking about saving $25 for a tank of gas. That's a lot of money. And that pays for the ice cream, pays for my wife to have a hot dog, $1.50 at Costco, pays for my chicken bake at the Costco, and we pick up some other products down there, and it's an outing. For 2 hours, 20 minutes, we head down, we spend 2 or 3 hours in the Coeur d'Alene area, do some shopping, come back 2 hours, 20 minutes later. It's a 6-7 hour day, wonderful day, and we come home with the good stuff. So that's how we do it from here in Creston down to the US of A. We don't have Americans coming up to Creston to buy gas. We don't have Americans coming to Creston to buy goods. No. Even with your strong American dollar, no deals for Americans up here. It's far more expensive for our stuff. But it makes sense because we just don't have the population base in this country to compete with the size and the volume of scale that you have in the US. And so we take advantage of the sales and head down south. Anyway, Thanksgiving. Here we are. Like I say, we celebrate it a little bit different in Canada. It's just a 3-day deal. It's a long weekend. I have lived in Palm Desert, California, and I've seen the U.S. Thanksgiving happen, and it is really something. I lived in Palm Desert for about 7 years off and on, and boy, let me tell you, it was the busiest weekend for visiting of the year. Canadians find it hard to believe that it isn't between Christmas and New Year's. The busiest period in Palm Desert and Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage, that whole area down there, and probably across most of the U.S., when Americans come to see Americans, it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's that one time a year where you get together. It's fantastic. Here in Canada, like I say, it's a long weekend for us, so there's a bit of traveling going on, but nowhere near the percentage of population movement that you have in the United States. I will say, though, that one year when I was 21 years old, it's 40 years ago now, gosh, I'm an old man, my wife and I had just moved to Calgary, Alberta, from Ontario. I used to live in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, home of the Oktoberfest in Canada. And I was homesick. I had moved to Calgary in the summertime in July, and October was coming up, and I was going to miss my first Oktoberfest with my family, and it really got to me. I was 21. It was 2,000 miles away from home and from all my pals and my friends, and I convinced my wife that we should do a surprise trip to Kitchener and catch my mom and dad totally off guard and just visit them for the long weekend. And in those days, back in the 70s, you could buy a standby ticket across Canada with Air Canada, for example, or CP Air. I could buy a ticket for my wife and I, round trip, for $300 to fly to Toronto and back from Calgary. It's 2,000 miles there and 2,000 miles back. And I convinced her we could afford it because I had $400 of change saved up over all the years that I've been saving, my quarters, my dimes, my nickels, and my pennies. So I rolled up all the change that I had $400, cashed it in at the bank for bills, took it to the travel agent, and bought a round-trip ticket for my wife and I to Toronto from Calgary. And we didn't tell anybody we were coming. We packed just a little suitcase each, got up to the airport, got on board the plane, landed in Toronto, took a quick bus connection to Kitchener, about an hour and a half away, and walked in on my mom and dad totally unannounced and surprised the bejesus out of them. And for years and years and years, that was talked about every Thanksgiving. That was the story about how we showed up unannounced. And it cured my homesickness, I'll tell you that. Thereafter, I was never homesick again because I knew 3 hours and 15 minutes by air, I could be anywhere, even in Kitchener, Ontario. What's to be homesick about? It's not like I'm in Siberia or anything like that. Anyway, that's a little Thanksgiving story from me. I want to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. I hope it's comfortable and fun and relaxing, and you get some shopping done on Black Friday and all that good stuff. You find some deals. Hope your weather is good. I hope your travels are safe. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow on my next daily, because today's daily is done. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to add subscribers. I'll post another one tomorrow, tomorrow's daily. I have no idea what the topic will be. Maybe I'll talk about Black Friday, who knows? Anyway, have a great day today. Thanks for watching. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying, see you next time.